University, the Honorable Vice President of India, to kindly deliver the Convocation address.
Very good afternoon to all of you. Honorable Governor of Assam, respected Sri Gulab Chand Kataria ji, Honorable Chief Minister of Assam, Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma, Honorable Minister of Education, Government of Assam, Dr. Ranoz Pegu, Minister of Power, Sports, Government of Assam, Srimati Nandita Gorlasa, Shri Pavan Kumar Bhat Thakur, Chief Secretary Assam, Shri G.P. Singh, Director General of Police, State of Assam, Dr. A.K. Pansari, Chancellor, the Assam Royal Global University, Shri A.K. Modi, Pro-Chancellor, the Assam Royal Global University, Professor Dr. S.P. Singh, Vice Chancellor, the Assam Royal Global University, distinguished members of the faculty, distinguished audience, and my dear students. You heard the Honorable Governor and the Honorable Chief Minister. In detail, in a graphic manner, they focused on all aspects. सही कहूँ तो मेरे हिस्से में कुछ बचा नहीं है. They have said everything. Their discourse was relevant. Their discourse was comprehensive. Their discourse was forthright and far-sighted. No one can disagree that the most precious aspect of any nation is the human resource. If human resource of a nation is mentally and physically fit, the nation is bound to rise, no doubt about it. Sharpening of human resource takes place in educational institutions. So relevance of education is of critical consequence. This has been with emphasis emphasized by both the dignitaries. I would not dilate much on that. When I stepped into this university, I was surprised. It is not even a decade-old university. As Governor of State of West Bengal, I have had the good fortune to be in institutions that are 250-year-old, 150-year-old, 100-year-old. And when someone used to come to me at that point of time that we are having Silver Jubilee celebration, that was absolutely down the line. So I was extremely hesitant initially to accept the invite, waiting for a better time to come so that the university puts in place its faculty, its infrastructure, its students. Then came a message from the Honorable Governor. Now, Honorable Governor constitutionally is of the state, but for me, and for decades, he has been my leader, a father figure, a guiding beacon, and we have together been in legislature. I did not think, I said I'll come. Some other well-meaning friends also said, this is very different. I can tell you, this institution is very, very different. पूत के पांव पारने में दिख जाते हैं is a saying. I can say with hope optimism and confidence, this will go a long way. This university will set very high standards. I congratulate those who have got the degree today. Their number is in 3 digits. What a commendable performance. I looked into the eyes of every recipient of the medal or certificate. There was a sparkle, which means they were well trained here. Convocation is a major milestone in your life. Convocation is a turning point. Convocation is fruition of your effort, your sweat. It is reward of the training imparted to you by your teachers. It is fructifying the hope and aspirations of your parents and grandparents. All are well deserving of congratulations on this day. But let me tell you, my dear friends, who are degree holders today, who are taking a leap into the larger world, your education does not end. Different kind of learning begins from this day. You shall have to ever keep on learning, and that is the commitment you need to hold to this institution. Friends, my predecessor in office of Vice President was a distinguished philosopher, Dr. Radhakrishnan. He was Vice President for 10 years. He was President of the country. He was a recognized philosopher. The world knows him, not as President of India, not as Vice President, not as philosopher, but only as a teacher, and that is September 5. Never ever engage into an activity that brings your teacher into dispute. Your respect for the teacher must always be there. Guru Govind dono khade, kaake lagu paai, Palyahari Guru aapne Govindiyo bataye. If I have been blessed by the nation, usually it was on account of my traveling to deep south in the country, go to the village of my teacher and pay respects to her. From all over I got blessings that I have done the right thing. And therefore, your teachers in institutions and your teachers at home, that is your parents and grandparents, they deserve highest respect. They deserve highest care. Let me share another aspect which is emotive to me. I am product of education. If I had not got a scholarship, admitted to Sainik School Chittorgarh, things would have been very different. So quality education is most impactful in formation, nurturing, and blossoming of human resource. Your institute plays a great role. When I went to my school, Sainik School Chittorgarh, let me tell you, boys and girls, what I said. I said, biologically, I was born in a village in district Jhunjhunu. My real birth, my real formation, my real evolution was in Sainik School Chittorgarh. So your attachment to your alma mater is not an option. It has to be sustained all throughout. When you are in beginning of a journey, like your institution, you can lay very sound foundations. Some of the greatest universities of the world thrive on patronage and contribution of alumni. I appeal to all of you, more than 1,000 today, have a connect with this institute, contribute to its corpus. Friends, boys and girls, amount does not matter. Do whatever you can, but do it with consistency. Do it with complete belief in the process. You will help this institute to help those who are in need of education. And that's something, if you start doing, it will make this institute very different. I have no doubt about it. Things can change dramatically by having good infrastructure, good health mechanism, opportunities. But the most important, impactful, transformative mechanism that changes the entire system, that improves the society, is only quality of education. I am so happy and delighted that this institute is driven by a management that has no arrogance. It has modesty. They're having an MOU with another university that has made a mark. Is commendable. You must keep it up. Friends, before I come to the other aspect, look at what is happening on the education sector. Every year, we have thousands of our boys and girls going outside the country. Going outside the country, getting education in institutes that may not be even a shade of this institute. Our precious foreign exchange is going down the drain. I would therefore appeal, and the Honorable Chief Minister is committed to it. Already I am told it's a soothing news. 6 universities are coming up. Let us have as number of academic institutions in the country as we can have. Let us not drain our brain and our foreign exchange to foreign locations because facilities here are not much. There is incremental increase in our educational ecosystem. More should be done. I am sure you will take the right step. There was a time I was reflecting with the Honorable Governor that people used to invest in education as service to society. They invested in education so that they can give back to the society. There has been an aberration now. Education has become industry like health. I appeal to everyone in the education sector. Please take it as service only. Whatever you make out of it, put back. If you can add, excellent. Otherwise, don't drain it out. Making commerce business out of education is antithetical to societal cause, is antithetical to sublimity, virtuosity of our civilization. I am sure this institute will set very high standards and engage into activities by helping those who may otherwise not be in a position to get quality education. I will make another more submission. After 3 decades, painstaking effort, getting input from all the stakeholders, the government came with new education policy. It's a remarkable policy, very comprehensive policy. Its evolution was marked with dedication, analysis, filtration, and then we had a document. Put it in use. In every sense of the term, if our institutions give only degrees, and the degrees carry no credibility, obviously we'll have frustration. But now under the new policy, knowledge and skill are integrated into the degree. They allow a student playing the joints to go for simultaneous courses. I have noticed painfully that there is not much enlightened view about the new education policy. Time for the faculty to have brainstorming session with the students so that various facets of new education policy are come to be known to us. Friends, we have to go a long way. There was a time when our country had lost way. You all are aware of it. Be it our economy, be it our governance. I was part of governance in 1989 when I was elected to Lok Sabha. For next 30 years, the country had coalition governance. I was junior parliamentary affairs minister. I know the blues of coalition governance. But in 2014, after a gap of 3 decades, the country had a stable government. I am not a stakeholder in politics. It is not my concern who plays what politics. It's cup of tea of political parties. But like all of you, in my constitutional position, I am a stakeholder in governance because it is the governance that matters to the present and future of this country. That governance of late has looked up. The mantra of new governance is accountability, transparency, zero accommodation for corruption. A message is loud and clear which matters to all of you, because with these degrees, you will be taking a leap into the larger world. You will have to face challenges. You therefore need to know what is that difference which you will face with the Honorable Chief Minister, Honorable Governor and myself did not face. We faced a system of patronage. We faced a system of largesse. We faced a system where corruption had infested our institutions. You are taking leap in the world at a time when power corridors are neutralized of corrupt elements. You are taking leap at a time when the entire world is looking at Bharat as a destination, favorite, opportunity and investment. You are living in times, our Amrit Kal, which is our Gaurav Kal, where all opportunities are available to you. Therefore, think out of the box. Know of government schemes. You will know the world is before you when it comes to opportunities. As a young lawyer, I know what difficulties I faced when I wanted to have a library and needed 6,000 rupees. I still remember the manager who could pick up the courage to give me 6,000 rupees for my library. And look at where we have come today. We have come at a level when you need to have an idea, money is not a problem. And therefore, time for us to engage into activities, engage in innovation, engage in enterprise, be entrepreneur, use government facilities, government schemes, find solution to the problems people are facing. Friends, you all are lucky. There was a time when a serving family member would take leave ताकि वो बिजली का बिल जमा करा पाए. लाइन लंबी होती थी, पानी के बिल की लाइन लंबी होती थी, पासपोर्ट की एप्लीकेशन के लिए तो कई दिन की छुट्टी लेनी पड़ती थी, राशन कार्ड बनने का पता ही नहीं था. हम कहां से कहां आ गए. जो चीज सपने में नहीं सोची, जिसकी कल्पना नहीं की, आज के दिन वो वातावरण है. Go to any village in Bharat, you will have 4G, 5G. India is one of the few countries that are taking lead in 6G. I was absolutely surprised, pleasantly surprised, when the Honorable Chief Minister at the other function talked of quantum computing. I know he will take the state to higher technological level. I want universities like you to get in touch with governmental agencies, get synergetic approach, get projects from UGC, get projects for your human resource faculty, so that you are able to experiment, able to contribute. During my short tenure of a year and so, as Vice President, I have been to prestigious institutes, IITs, IIMs, law schools, institutions of eminence, professional outfits. I can tell you, the world will be changed for the better if Indian universities are flexible and adopt new areas of involving their students and faculty. I have no doubt you shall be able to do it. Friends, what I saw today, I cannot believe my eyes. This was amazing. When we were giving medals and certificates, 2/3 or more than that were girls. This is the changing profile. They are capable. They are absolutely enormously talented. This particular facet of today's function is reflection of what Bharat is today, what Bharat will be tomorrow. On 21st September, we had the occasion to pass Women Reservation Bill, a historic step, a epochal moment for largest democracy on the planet, home to 1/6 of humanity. But look in our country, there are some people, intelligent people. And let me caution you, if an intelligent person tries to make political capital out of ignorance of the people, it is shameful activity. I came to this institute, the Honorable Chief Minister, the Honorable Governor and myself, we planted sapling. Someone can say, oh, this will take 8 years to grow. We have to be sensible. What we have done on 21st September 2023, the entire world has appreciated. It shall come into effect in 2029 because there are constitutional prescriptions and procedures. You have to be alive to such kind of dangers. Friends, it is time for you to focus on the avenues you have. I find our youth are very intelligent, very passionate, very committed. They are in haste. I appreciate your haste. You may be impatient, I appreciate it. But please form a team to know what are the avenues available to you. For example, take one instance, ISRO. 23rd August 2023 became a historical milestone. Bharat declared it as Space Day because Chandrayaan-3 landed on moon. We became the first country on the planet to reach South Pole of moon. हमने वहाँ तिरंगा किया, शक्ति पॉइंट किया, Chandrayaan-3. But let me narrate you an incident of September 2019. I was Governor State of West Bengal. Chandrayaan-2 was to land. after midnight around 2 a.m. I went to Science City in Kolkata. I had with me 500 boys and girls, school-going boys and girls. The final moment came. We were greatly successful, but the landing was not soft. There was pin-drop silence. And then we were amazed. India's Prime Minister complimented our scientists. We have largely succeeded. Next time we will succeed 100%. And there was a cheer in the eyes of everyone. He turned out to be prophetic. On 23rd August 2023, the moral of the story is, let us not capitalize on failures. Failure is a necessary step to success. Go to the scene in Tokyo, where our hockey team could not make it finally. The girls were crestfallen. Indian Prime Minister talked to each of the girls. There were tears in the eyes of the girls. But their morale was very high. That the Prime Minister of the country, of more than 140 crore people, talked to each of them, said, you have done well. And therefore, failure is just like glass of water. You can call it half filled or half empty. Let us rejoice at this time what the entire world is stunned. The entire world is stunned at our growth. The growth trajectory of India is so significant that mighty countries which we thought our symbol of success, development, they are far behind us. And Japan and Germany will be far behind very shortly in economy. All I am telling you, friends, is that for the first time in the country, all boys and girls have an ecosystem where they can use their potential, energy and talent, exploit their aptitude and achieve their dreams. The employment message is loud and clear. We are ahead in technology. I come from a farmer's family. I was there in the village at a time when there was no toilet, no null in the house, no gas connection, no road. For school, I had to go to 7-8 kilometers in class 6. And now every village has technological penetration. Take, for instance, more than 100 million farmers in the country. I am taking reference to farmers because I am talking of technology. They have so far got more than 2,50,000 crore rupees in their accounts. The sender may be competent. The service provider may be well equipped. But the beauty of it is कि यार किसान भी रिसीव करने के लिए तैयार था. किसान भी टेक्नोलॉजिकली बहुत इक्विप्ड था. सीधा उसके घर में पहुंच रहा है. Can we imagine of a more transparent mechanism in the world? Again, my dear friend, boys and girls, when I went as Vice President of the country to ASEAN in Phnom Penh, I told the American leadership that in Bharat, over 220 crore co-vaccine certificates are digitally available. Your co-vaccine certificate was available on your mobile. In the US, they had to use paper. When it comes to intellect, application of industry and dedication, Indian genius is unrivaled, you constitute it. But we lack certain things. जब मोर को देखते हैं, बड़ा आनंद आता है. पर जब मोर खुद के पांव देखता है, तो मोर को थोड़ा सा रोना आता है. हमारे सामने भी यह समस्या है। देश में कुछ लोगों का हाजमा भारत के विकास के लिए सही नहीं है। उनके पेट में गड़बड़ पैदा हो जाती है कि भारत इतना विकास यात्रा पर क्यों चल रहा है। देश विरोधी नैरेटिव को फैला देते हैं। आप लोगों का दायित्व है, आप लोगों का मिशन है, आप लोगों का ऑब्जेक्ट है। In every situation, I appeal to you to keep your nation first. This is not optional. This is our fundamental duty. Secondly, be proud Indians. Wherever you go in the world, for the first time you will find image of Bharat, image of its Prime Minister is the highest ever. Indian Prime Minister is a world leader, acknowledged today because our country has contributed to it. Our rich human resources contributed to it. And we must be proud of our historic accomplishments. देखिए अचानक कितना देश बदल गया। 2036 में हम ओलंपिक की बात कर रहे हैं। पहले तो दिमाग में नहीं आता था। पिछले कुछ महीनों की बात करूं तो समझ में आ जाएगा मेरा देश कहां जा रहा है, अपना देश किस रास्ते पर है। हमने पार्लियामेंट की नई बिल्डिंग की, कोविड के बावजूद 2.5 साल में की, पूरी तरह से ये टेक्नोलॉजी इक्विप की। भारत मंडपम दुनिया के 10 श्रेष्ठतम कन्वेंशन सेंटर्स में एक है, उसमें G20 हुई। G20 के नेता स्टंड हो गए कि भारत की यह विकसित यात्रा कभी कल्पना नहीं की थी। यशोभूमि को देखते हैं तो भारत मंडप से भी बड़ा है, वहां हमने P20 की। और दुनिया के अंदर असर डालने में आपका योगदान है। If I talk of P20 and G20, your chief minister organized G20 meeting here, very impactful. People carried the image. नतीजा क्या हुआ कि डिप्लोमेसी में भारत का सॉफ्ट पावर बहुत अमर्ज हो गया। सो बॉयज एंड गर्ल्स, मेरा बस आपको 2-3 बातें कहना है। गुरुजनों की बात कह दी, आपके परिजनों की बात कह दी, उनके रेस्पेक्ट की। ये कहना चाहता हूं कि हमारे नेचुरल रिसोर्सेज हमारी राष्ट्र धरोहर है। हमारे नेचुरल रिसोर्सेज किसी की आर्थिक ताकत के वशीभूत नहीं है। किसी व्यक्ति के मन में आ जाए कि मैं पानी या पेट्रोल या एनर्जी या बिजली चाय जैसे खर्च करूंगा क्योंकि मेरे पास पैसा है, ये उसकी गलतफहमी है। लेट अस रिजोल्व एज ट्रस्टीज देयर विल बी ऑप्टिमल यूटिलाइजेशन ऑफ नेचुरल रिसोर्सेज। और मैंने पहले भी कहा, यहां भी कहूंगा, हर व्यक्ति यहां जो बैठा है वो भारत की अर्थव्यवस्था में बहुत बड़ा योगदान दे सकता है, एक सिद्धांत की पालना कर, और वो सिद्धांत है आर्थिक राष्ट्रवाद। अच्छा नहीं लगता कि कपड़ों से लेकर, फर्नीचर से लेकर, कर्टेन से लेकर, बच्चों के टॉय से लेकर, पतंग को लेकर, कैंडल को लेकर चीजें हम दूसरे देशों से मंगाएं। ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए। मेक इट अ पॉइंट। आई एम एक्सट्रीमली डिलाइटेड, और मुझे कहने में कोई संकोच नहीं है। मेरे में हिचकिचाहट थी कि 3rd कन्वोकेशन में क्या होगा, क्या इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर होगा, कैसी फैकल्टी होगी, फैकल्टी का कितना रिटेंशन होगा, कितना अटेंशन उसका हो रहा होगा। यहां आकर मैं स्तब्ध। आई कैन बी वन ऑफ दोज पीपल हु कैन इन अ सेंस स्टैंड गारंटी कि ये इंस्टीट्यूट बहुत दूर तक जाएगा, मापदंड करेगा। आई कंक्लूड विद वन अपील, वन आई ऑलरेडी मेड अबाउट एल्यूमिनी। एक पैसा भी दो चाहिए, रेगुलरली दो, देते रहो उस कॉर्पस में। बट अल्टीमेटली आई अपील टू द मैनेजमेंट, द चांसलर the Vice Chancellor, the Pro-Vice Chancellor, the faculty. Please think out of the box. Go to UGC, go to ISRO, go to governmental agencies, try to get projects for faculty members, for students, and develop expertise in one or two items in particular. You will make a name for yourself, for your state and the country. Thank you so much. I am grateful. Opportunity. Thank you.